Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. I am still kind of getting used to this new software that I'm using, so bear with me if I look a bit like a deer in headlights. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till it shows me that people their feeds because I know that there can be a little bit of a delay. So I might just sip my coffee. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Natalie. Happy New Year. Can you please just confirm that you can see me and you can hear me? Because that's super important. Good morning, Shirley. Hello, Gail. Happy New Year, Betty. Okay, so I just need you to, I just connected my AirPods to my phone, so I just need to confirm that everything is working as it should. Yes to all. Amazing. Thank you so much, Shirley. Okay, good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year to all of you. Happy 2022. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, everyone, for letting me know that you can see me and hear me. I've played around a little bit with my setup this morning, so I know you can still see my camera, my phone in the view, but hopefully it's a little bit better than the first time we did this. So for those that are watching, good morning and Happy New Year to you all. Welcome to Coffee and a Card Facebook Live. Every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, I try to do a Facebook Live crafting tutorial. And my purpose and hope is always to just provide you with some ideas, inspiration, some, chatter about whatever comes to mind, and hopefully inspire you with some card making ideas. If you're watching for the first time, please do let me know in the comments below. We always love to warmly welcome any new audience members. And of course, for those of you that are watching again and again, I appreciate you and thank you so much for being here. And if you're watching the replay, do comment below. One of the things that I've done today, which is really new, is I've actually also tried to go live on YouTube. So we'll see how that works. I can hear like the snow blowing in the background, so that was a bit distracting, but I've tried to do this to go live in two places at once. I wish I could do this in my life in general, but I am going live on Facebook and as well on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, please do comment and let me know. This is a first for me. And I hope that 2022 is a year of firsts, learning, growing, trying new things, learning from the new things that I'm trying. And hopefully we'll be talking about this at the beginning of next year and talking about all the things I learned. So good morning, Shams. Good morning, Julie. Bon matin. Good morning, Natalie. Okay, good morning, Carol, and Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you, Shams. Okay, so let's see. Betty saying her 6-year-old granddaughter is alone in her craft room making you a surprise. Pray for you. Oh, that's just going to be so sweet, Betty. You'll have to share a photo. Thank you for sharing. That's one thing I forgot to mention. I love trying to inspire and connect with all of you that are watching. And if you have friends and family that you think might enjoy watching the crafting inspiration, please do go ahead and share this on your networks. And then let me know that you've shared it because I'm going to enter you into a drawing to win the card that I'm making today. And I'm actually making 3, so I'm going to raffle off 2. So I think that the card is super cute. And I think you will want to win this. And it's a reusable card. I don't write anything on the inside. So that way you can reuse it and gift it to somebody else. So without further ado, I have just give me 1 second because I'm a little bit scattered. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I left my catalogs upstairs. So I did want to tell you that I'm like trying to look for it and you can all see my face right now. So I look a little bit confused, but okay. I left my catalogs upstairs because I was browsing them last night while I was also watching TV. I'm going to flip the camera in a second. I'm going to flip the view and I will get started. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Margaret and Julie. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Okay, let's flip the view. So now you should be able to see my hands, right? Can we see my hands? And you should see a little flyer here. And I wanted to just mention to you that myself and Jamie Babarzi, Jamie is in upstate New York, and she and I connected in spring of this year. We've held two, maybe three events together already, and it's been like a very seamless and fun collaboration. I think we both have very similar stamping styles. We get along really well, and we just have a lot of fun together. So we decided that we would do our next stamp camp together. So that's happening on January 22nd. So that is actually in like just less than 3 weeks. And so the registration is closing on January the 3rd. So that's actually, or sorry, January 4th. So what happens with Stamp Camp is essentially it's kind of like a virtual retreat where you'll be making 10 different cards. So we can ship anywhere in Canada or the US. So if you're in Canada, you would join with me. And if you are in the US, you can sign up with Jamie. And so what would happen is we design 10 different cards, and then we're actually going to prepare all the materials for you to recreate those cards. So we stamp together on Zoom, and then everything is also housed in a private Facebook group. And you will have the opportunity to make 10 different cards. You will get 2 really cute pillow gifts. You will see product demonstrations. So we have demonstrators that will be featuring 2 different suites in the catalog. And then you'll also be seeing, obviously, the cards that we'll be making. We'll have virtual displays in the Facebook group. So you'll get tons and tons of ideas and inspiration for the new catalog. So whether you are a demonstrator or not, this is an event that anybody can attend. And in fact, many demonstrators have joined and have used some of the card ideas in their own classes. So if that's something that's of interest to you, then you can definitely go and check it out. And I had created these banners, super cool, right? So there's the link to sign up for Stamp Camp. It's bit.ly/Stamp Camp 2022. You can go there and get all the details. I believe I have a link to Jamie's as well there. So if you don't, if you are not in Canada and you'd like to sign up, then you can sign up with Jamie. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. So that's it for Stamp Camp. And then I just also wanted to mention to you that we do have a host code today. So if you shop in my online store, if you see anything that you'd like to order, then you can go ahead and place an order. And if you spend $50 or more, you are going to get a free tutorial bundle from me, as well as a free gift and another reusable thank you card. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that, and we are going to get started. So one of the new bundles in the new mini catalog, which is actually going live on January 4th. Good morning, Darla. Oh my goodness, we have a couple of YouTube watchers. Darla is watching from cold Texas. Good morning, Carol Ann. Thank you so much for joining, friends. I really appreciate you. And for what it's worth, it's freezing cold here too, and it's snowing. We are covered in snow today, and it's beautiful, but it's snowing and cold. So today I'm going to be playing with the Rainbow of Happiness bundle. This is a new bundle that is in our upcoming January to June mini catalog. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and there are 14 stamps in here. Let me tell you, the possibilities are endless with this set, as well as the coordinating dies. I love this. I love the versatility of it, and I love the possibilities of things that you can make. So let me show you the brilliant rainbow dies, which coordinate with this stamp set. Now I am missing a couple of dies. Would you believe I was die cutting this morning and I've already lost one that has this kind of double cloud, but I'm hopeful that it's going to turn up somewhere. So these are the dies that go with the Rainbow of Happiness bundle, although you can use these absolutely on their own. So this gorgeous die here will cut out 4 different rainbow arcs, and you can do them in the same color or different color. You can cut them in 4 different colors of cardstock, and then you've got the pieces needed to make 4 different rainbow cards. This little die here will die cut, obviously, a rainbow. And I wanted to show you something really cool. We have a new designer series paper. This is actually going to be part of our celebration promotion, which is starting also on January 4th, where for every $60 you spend, you get to pick an item for free. And I can't show you the inside of those catalogs yet. And even if I could, I don't even have them with me, so I can't show you. So I'm going to show you the paper. Now, this is only going to be available in January and February of this year. I feel like everybody needs this paper in their life. If you want to make cards that bring people joy and happiness, then this is the paper to do it. Look at all those bright colors, the fun patterns. It just like screams happy. And I don't know, rainbows make everybody happy, right? So we've got this amazing array of papers, and I'm just showing you the one side here. And then I'm going to flip it over. So it's a 6x6 paper. There are 48 sheets. And I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you get 4 each of 12 different designs. Okay. So it's a really awesome array of designs. And then look at the other side. These colors are so pretty, both together and on their own, and just lots of vibrant and fun colors. We've also got a couple of subtles in here. We have some soft sea foam, pool party. We've got my favorite petal pink here. So lots of great papers. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you with these papers is this one here. So I'm going to show you something cool that you can do with these dies, and then we're going to get going with the card that I'm making today. And I'm actually going to be making 3 cards, and by the end, you'll see 4 of them. So if you take your cut and emboss machine, which hopefully you can see now on the screen. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Linda. Hello, friends. Yes, this paper is gorgeous. So what you can do with this die is you can actually die cut a rainbow from this designer series paper. I better shift this because it's taking up the entire width of my platform. So I'm just going to carefully set that down, and I'm going to run this through. Oh, Sandra, you are going to love playing with this paper. It's so fun and cute. Now look at this. So when I take this out, I should probably move my platform because it's kind of messy. Okay, hold on. There we go. So we've got a rainbow already cut out just by running it through the cut and emboss machine. You see how fun that is? And then you can make a gorgeous card with it using the rainbow of happiness. Sorry, my hands are a little, there we go. So hopefully you can see that there, but this paper is awesome. And I just always love when their dies will actually cut out our designer series paper as well as cardstock. So that's just something fun that you can do with this paper. Again, this is something that you will be able to choose as a free item with any order of $60 or more beginning January 4th. I will be sharing many, many more details. And if you go to my link, zarapremji.com, there is an option to sign up for my email list. And one of the things that I'm going to be doing is each week I'm going to be featuring a different celebration item. So I'll be sharing a project from there, as well as some details and instructions and supplies and that sort of thing. So if you're interested in getting more ideas with this rainbow paper and other celebration items, make sure you sign up for my mailing list, which you can get the link from zarapremji.com. Okay. Enough chit chat. Let me grab a swig of my coffee and then we are going to get started. I always forget that you guys can see my face now. I know, it's so awesome, right, Darla? Hello, good morning from Phoenix, Rhonda. Okay, so let me show you the card that we're going to be making today. I'm going to hold this up a little bit so you can hopefully see. I have die cut the rainbow from cardstock. Sorry, I know there's a little bit of a shadow here. I've die cut the rainbow with different colors of cardstock. I die cut the clouds, and then I later realized all of the card images that I was seeing with the rainbow and the clouds are actually down here. So I don't know, I just automatically put the clouds up top, but maybe for the cards I'll be making today, I'm going to actually put them closer to the bottom of the arcs. And then I just stamped a sentiment here, and I've used a different pattern of designer series paper. So I'm going to be using 4 different patterns. Really cute card, I think, and it's a really simple layout that you can easily duplicate. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for using these dies and ways that you can actually conserve your designer series paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to die cut the rainbows from 3 different colors. I've already done my Misty Moonlight. So I've already got that here and ready to go. I'm wondering if I should maybe grab a grid paper just so that it creates a little bit of contrast for you. Okay, let me do this, and then hopefully you can see everything against the white because I feel like it might look a little dark. Okay, so, okay, here we go. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, Michelle slept in today. That's so good, Michelle. I'm happy that you slept in. You're always up early. I know that about you. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my 3 different pieces of cardstock and I'm going to die cut the rainbows from the middle. Okay, so just kind of don't go too close to the edge because these pieces of cardstock are going to be used on our cards, not just the rainbows, but the actual layer. Okay, so I'm just going to move all my rainbow pieces here. And then don't toss this. This is going to be useful for us, and I'll show you why. Then I'm going to die cut the Mango Melody. So I just used my the colors on the first card that I just showed you as my jumping off point. So that's where I kind of figured out which colors I was going to use for the rainbows. So in many of the patterns, there's also lots of fun pink, and I know you guys are probably shocked that I didn't use the pink, but I just thought I wanted to make something a little different in terms of color combos and use some colors that I don't tend to use as often. Okay, so we've got our 3 sets of rainbow arcs. So I'm going to take all of these out here and then just leave them aside. Okay, so now we've got these layers here, and maybe I will start first with my Mango Melody card. How about that? Okay, so I'm going to start with the Mango Melody, and I have a piece of designer series paper. This measures, this measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and then this measures 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, now let me show you something nifty that I'm about to do here. I am going to stick this down onto this layer, and I die cut the rainbows from here, but nobody's going to know that once it's stuck down. So let's see if my liquid glue is going to cooperate with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm actually going to try and not put too much in the middle because it's going to seep through and then stick to my grid paper, which might happen right now. So I've got my layer behind the designer series paper, and then I can go ahead and stick that down onto my my basic white card base. I'm just going to grab my bone folder. Okay, so this is a way to use that same layer for 2 purposes. So it's going to create a fun mat behind your designer series paper, and then you can also use it to cut out your rainbows. And then I'm just layering this down, as I said, onto basic white thick cardstock. Okay, see that? So I'm going to go ahead and do that with the other pieces as well. So we're going to do the same step multiple times. When you're mass producing cards, it's always helpful, I find, to do the same step multiple times so that you're not kind of making one full card and then moving on to the other, because this is the same step. I need the same materials. And just going to keep doing that. You can use any adhesive you'd like for this. So if you prefer to use any of our tape runners, so Stamp and Seal or Stamp and Seal Plus, you can absolutely do that. I do find the liquid glue helpful for the sticking down the rainbow arcs. All right, so let's do this one here. Are you guys loving the rainbows? They're so cute. So fun. I created another card with the rainbow with this bundle a few weeks ago. I don't think I have it next to me, but I can check and see if I can show you. All right. So this one is being layered onto soft sea foam. So it's a little bit more of a softer tone. I really hope I don't run out of liquid glue before this tutorial is over, because this is my last bottle. Okay, so now I've got my card bases ready to go, and then I've layered on the designer series paper and the card mats. And good morning, Tammy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. For those of you that have joined a few minutes later, Happy New Year to all of you. And I'm hoping that you're all staying safe and well, and that 2022 brings you good health, happiness, prosperity, growth, abundance, everything that you wish for. And may it be a gentler year on us than 2021 was. I felt like 2021 was a bit of a tough year. I think after 2020, I was expecting that 2021 would be much easier, but it really didn't end up being that way. So, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So now I'm just kind of arranging these. I'm just kind of dry fitting them to make sure that everything fits. And I'm gonna alternate, right? So I'm gonna start with Mango Melody. Actually, maybe I want this one to be Misty Moonlight because I did one already with Mango Melody at the top. Okay. So then we will go Mango Melody here, Misty Moonlight here, Soft Sea Foam here. Okay, and then here we'll do Pool Party. And here we'll do maybe Mango Melody. So I'm just kind of like mixing and matching. And then here we'll do, what do I need here? Where's my Pool Party? I'm missing a piece. Hang on. There we go. And then what piece is missing here? So I need an itty bitty pool party. Where did it go? I've messed something up. Maybe I'm going to substitute this. This is why dry fitting is important, because you want to make sure that you get all your pieces and all your colors accounted for. What's missing here is Soft Sea Foam, and then we're missing our Mango Melody. Okay, so I think we are in business now. Okay. All right, so now I'm ready to start gluing these down. I would suggest doing this, like I said, dry fit it first, just so that you know kind of what you need, so that you can mix and match your colors. There we go. Okay, I'm focused here, so I can't really look up at the comments. You could probably see on my face that I'm super focused here. Okay, oops. I'll look up in a moment. Did you like that nifty trick of using the mat as the same piece as I cut out my rainbows from? Are you, do you tend to be one that like tries to conserve all your cardstock scraps, or do you just kind of toss it? I'm interested. I have to admit, I tend to be a little bit more of a, I think because I tend to be like, once I get into my zone, I'm more focused on the actual designing versus the trying to, you know, conserve everything. But I just thought this little trick was a bit nifty. So, all right. Good morning, Rita. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Shirley's going to use the rainbows today. And Sandra is saying, I even like the little ones, not the DSP showing through the die cut of the rainbow. Yes. So cute. So many different possibilities. I've seen so many cards. In fact, one of our team members in our crafting community, we call ourselves the Pretty and Pinksters, has been stamping up a storm with the rainbows and has been sharing tons of ideas with us. So it's been really fun to see all of the different ideas and inspiration. So that's one of the perks I find of being a demonstrator and part of our creative community, is that you get lots and lots of inspiration. We have creative challenges, we do swaps, we do mystery stamping, we do monthly team socials. So it's not that you have to be wanting to run a business or do classes to be a demonstrator. It really, most people actually purchase the starter kit just to be a happy shopper and get a discount on their product. And we have an amazing deal starting on January 4th, which I'll talk a little bit more about once the deal has started. And again, I'll be sharing more information about that to my email subscribers. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so now I'm just sticking these on. You could also use the adhesive sheets with this. If you have them, you may want to use them. So we've got 2 of our rainbows done. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Janice saves all her bits. Good morning, Joy. Okay, I'm just going to stop and read some of the comments here. Yeah, lots of people who like to try and get the most out of their cardstock and are conservative. Elizabeth says, that was a great trick. I'm so frugal. Sometimes I cut a rectangle out from the hidden mat, so it gives me a big piece of cardstock for tags, etc. Also makes, yes, definitely. Okay, so good to hear that we've got so many people that are conserving their cardstock. I should probably take some tips from you guys. I'm not good at that. Although I do have this little drawer unit on my shelf behind me where I save a lot of my smaller scraps. And then once in a while, when I remember, I will go and look in those little drawers. And I have them organized by color, by collection. So brights, regals, subtles, what am I missing? Neutrals and in colors. And then I have one for basic black, white, and very vanilla. So thanks to my friend Mel who helped set that up for me. All right. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just doing these like rainbows over and over. I just thought while I was working with 4 different colors of cardstock, I might as well make 4 different rainbows. So one is made, and then you guys will see the other 3. Okay. Wow, hold on. The fingers are getting sticky. Okay, that's not perfect, but it's all good. Okay. So now I'm just going to do my clouds in a different way here. So I'm actually I'm gonna conceal my little unevenness here with these little clouds. Isn't that smart? Okay, there we go. It never happened. And then this one, I will do here. Same thing, same. Elizabeth saying, I have the same scrap drawer, but it's still so much more fun to cut out a fresh piece of cardstock. Yeah, that's actually, there's a really cool feeling that comes over when you take a fresh piece of cardstock and just slice it in half. Okay, we've got the clouds on. And now I'm actually going to go ahead and stick these down to my cards because I want to look at them against the designer series paper to figure out what color sentiments I want to use. So let me make sure they're all opening the right way. Have you ever stuck a card down upside down? Like I've done it before where I will have done something like this and then it ends up opening from the wrong side. So we're going to make sure that they're all opening in the right direction. And I'm going to stick these down flat because I want my sentiment to be raised. So stay with me, Tombo. Good morning, Sonia. Sonia, you found me on YouTube. That's awesome. And thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. So we've got that one and this one. They're all the rainbows all have the same colors in them, so it really doesn't matter which one goes on which card. But are you seeing how these are coming together? Oh, what am I doing? I almost stuck glue on the back of my card base. In fact, I think I did get a little on here. Hold on. Zara needs more coffee, clearly. Okay, there we go. All right, now we are going to work on the sentiments. So for this one, there are sentiments that you can actually stamp right onto the actual rainbow images in the stamp set. I'm just going to use the same one that says, "You make me happy." So I'm going to grab some of my scraps here. And let's see. I think I'm going to go with, do I have some soft sea foam here? Maybe I will. Let me see. Okay, this one's going to be Mango Melody. So I'm going to stamp this in Mango Melody right onto a scrap piece of cardstock. I'm going to remove some of this ink here. Okay, so I'm just doing tone on tone here, and I'm going to stamp really close to the bottom so that I can slice that. And then I think I'm going to do, maybe I'll do Misty Moonlight onto the pool party. Okay, I'm not going to do the lazy way. I'm going to actually do it this way. Oops. And then I'm going to take the Misty Moonlight, and this is just the scrap cardstock that I stamped, I'm sorry, die cut the clouds from. So I've got that one here. And then I feel like I want to heat emboss one. Are you guys okay with that if I heat emboss? Let's see. Because I do want to use the Misty Moonlight, but I feel like if I stamp right on it, it'll be too dark. So let me just quickly heat emboss that. Okay, I was thinking that this is getting long, but it's been 30 minutes, so we're almost done. Hang in there with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we've got our sentiment stamped in Versamark, and I'm just going to pour some white emboss powder over this. There we go. Oh, Keisha just ordered embossing powders. Oh, you have been sucked into the vortex. And yeah, Shelly says heat embossed on Misty Moonlight would be perfect. Shelly, you like that little nifty trick where I showcased your comment? I'm getting so used to using this StreamYard software. So thank you for saying that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to heat this now, heat set it, and I'll hold it close so that you can see. Hang on. Yeah, it's too dark. Sorry. There we go. It's like magic when this is heat embossed. Okay. So there we go. We've got our 3 different sentiments, and I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I think I'll use my trimmer just to kind of get it straight. Create a bit of space here. Okay. So I'm just going to chop this. It's like just a little shy of the 1/2 inch setting. I'll cut that. And that. And then this is my fave, the heat embossed one. It looks so good on the Misty Moonlight. Okay. There we go. Oh, I totally cut that crooked. Okay. That's okay. We can trim that down and make it look good. Okay, so I'm just going to use my scissors to trim this and this. What did I do here? Okay, I'm going to do, I feel like I'm performing surgery here. There we go. That's better. And then I'm just going to trim off the ends here. We're almost done, friends. We're just going to embellish and put our sentiments on. And then you will see 4 different but similar cards. So I'm going to stick these here. And before I go ahead and stick these on, I would like to tie some bows with my linen thread. Okay, so Elizabeth has a question. I'm just going to post it here. Since we got so many stamping wizards, how do you store your stamp sets and dies together so they're easy to, oh, are you asking together so they're easy to find or separate? Elizabeth's collected quite a few and I find it hard to find the matching dies or punches when I need them. I have over 10 years worth of stamps and dies. All right, I'm going to leave this to the experts because I actually store mine separately. And I alphabetize my stamps and my dies, but I know that there are people that store them together. So go ahead and help Elizabeth out with some ideas of how she can store them or catalog them so that she can find what she needs. It's always better to spend more of your time on the actual crafting than the looking for things. So okay, Sandra's saying, if a stamp set has a matching die, I store it with the stamp set, makes it easier to find. Yeah. All right. So I'm just tying my linen thread bows. I'll trim those later. I'm going to do 3 of these, and then we are honestly almost done. Promise. Some of you might be needing your next coffee. Okay. Okay, Shelley keeps dies that are specific to stamp sets together with the stamps, then a separate box for standalone dies for labels, etc. Separate shelves for punches, but keep labels together. Ah, that's good. I think I probably need a new organization system for my crafting space. That's actually one of my goals for this month is to declutter ruthlessly, like ruthlessly purge my craft room, my master bedroom. Like I've already started, and I just need to be ruthless about getting rid of things because I find clutter to be overwhelming. Okay, so I'm just sticking these down here like so. There. And you guys can continue the comments and chatter. Thank you for sharing, Carolyn. I appreciate it so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, and then I'm going to enter whoever shares the video. Please make sure that you comment below so that I can enter you in to a drawing to win one of 2 of these cards that I'll be sending out. Okay, there we go. So we've got those, and now we're going to stick on our sentiments. See how easy it makes it when you kind of do the same step over and over again. I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and read all these comments about organizing because I need some tips too. So this one is going to go on the Mango Melody card. Ooh, I like that. I like that pop of color there. Do you? Do you guys like that? And then I think the Misty Moonlight will go on my pool party card. Good morning, Donna from Florida. I hope you're having some nice weather there. It's cold and snowy here in Markham, Ontario. There we go. And then the last one, the pool party one, is going to go on to this one here. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of sparkle. And I'm going to use the new iridescent rhinestone jewels. which are very pretty and very versatile, and they go with anything. Oh, Shelly is going to be decluttering this week as well. We should exchange notes. I've actually signed up for a couple of 5-day challenges because I kind of just feel like I get so overwhelmed by all the stuff that I don't know where to start. So I figure if someone's handing me tasks to do to get myself started, then I think that's going to be beneficial for me. All right, so I'm going to put that here. I have glue all over my hands. And the last one. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, are you ready to see all 4 of these together? Here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see them all? Okay, let me show you them a little bit close up. So here's the one with the Mango Melody layer. Okay. And then here's the one with the soft seafoam layer. And if you were watching from the beginning, you remember that I die cut my rainbows from these mats here, and you can't see anything. And then we've got our pool party one, and then we've got our misty moonlight. I'm just talking about the color of the layer. So I would love to hear which one. Shelly's saying, I was hoping the iridescent jewels would show up. Okay, so which one do you love the most? I don't know. There's like, they all have different colors. So maybe go by the matte color. So do you like Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, Soft Sea Foam, or Mango Melody? I'm going to drink some coffee and wait for you guys to tell me. Oh, Denise. Hello, Denise. Denise is saying she gets her sheets at the Dollar Tree. Elizabeth, I also get mine from Dollarama. I can send you a picture of what I use for mine. But yeah, any photomagnetic sheets you can get from dollar stores, Amazon. I'll send you a picture of mine. I usually stockpile them. So when I see them, I buy usually like 10 to 15 at once. And so I have them stocked. Every time a new catalog comes out, I buy a bunch of dies, obviously, and then I stick them onto the sheet. I haven't done that with my rainbow ones yet, which might explain why I've lost one of the dies. Oh, Sonia, great idea. Sonia's saying those would be very nice in a box with the 4 cards. Cindy saying she loves the Mango Melody. And so, oh, Shelly's saying I love the Misty Moonlight Sentiment Pool Party layer. Yeah, because of the heat embossing. I do really like that. What's everyone saying? Darla says all super cute. You guys, I'm gonna just keep showcasing comments because I love doing it. It's so fun. Oh, thank you, Darla. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm doing that. Yes, Elizabeth, that's awesome. Elizabeth saying, thank you everyone for the great ideas. Looks like there's a lot of organization ahead. You'll have to report back to us to tell us how everything goes. Okay. Yes, definitely a great box set. And we have our acetate boxes, the clear boxes. So you could put 4 cards in an envelope and 4 envelopes, I mean, and then you could even decorate the front of the box. Maybe I will do that today and post a picture on Facebook. So stay tuned for that if I get to it. So let me just pull this back. I hope that you guys have enjoyed that. Carol Ann loves them all. And Sandra is addicted to heat embossing, she's telling us. Okay, I think that went fairly smoothly, friends. As far as I know, there weren't any major technical glitches. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank you so much for coming and watching and hanging out with me and for helping Elizabeth with her organization question. I hope that you guys all have a fantastic week ahead. Remember that registration for Stamp Camp is closing on January 4th. We're going to be ordering and starting to cut and prepare all the supplies. And so if you haven't already registered, you can go to, I don't even know, I've lost my view. Hang on, let me exit full screen. There we go. So we're going to put this up again. So if you do want to register, make sure you go to this link here. You can take a screenshot. If you are in the US and you'd like to register with Jamie, let me know and I will share the link with you. And I hope to see many of you at Stamp Camp. We are really looking forward to it. You might just see an appearance from some of the rainbow stuff in, some of the, I don't know, things that you might be getting in your package. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I hope you all have a fabulous week. And if you have any questions or if there's anything I can help with, please don't hesitate to reach out. Again, if you're watching the replay, please comment below and do share the video if you feel that's something you'd like to do. And then just make sure you let me know that you've shared it so I can enter you in for a drawing to win 2 of the cards. So thanks again, everyone, and have a fantastic week ahead. And we will see you soon. Bye.